Hello everyone, this is Hadafan About, and today I have a Canon PowerShot SX50 HS camera with me. It is a high zoom camera. It has a 50x optical zoom and has a 100x zoom capacity, and that's a little higher. And if you are using this camera, then you are actually using a great camera. And if you are planning to buy this camera, I would suggest you to do not think twice, because this is one of the best. In fact, many are using it, many have bought it. And the best quality of this camera, if I tell you, is that it blurs the images and it blurs the background of any images you use. If you autofocus to something, if you focus to something like a bird or animal or a cat, whatever you focus on, the background gets blurred. And this is one of the features that DSLRs have, and this camera allows you to do that, and this feature is not available to point and shoot cameras. It actually is a point and shoot camera which comes with a high zoom, which makes it a bridge camera. It is a mix between a high DSLR and a point and shoot camera, and this one performs really well. It has optical image stabilization, and it has a CMOS sensor in it, and the large lens that it has, it actually makes it a great camera because it takes photos and videos even in low light. Since my main need of the cameras is taking videos, then this one comes in handy, since most of the time I make videos at night, and lighting is very important, because even if I use a point and shoot camera that has a BSI CMOS sensor, then also that camera cannot take the video with the quality that this one takes. So now let me jump into the other things of this camera, and the one is the flash. It has one of the biggest flash, and if you are taking photographs and you have a low light situation, then this flash helps you a lot. But most of the time I recommend not using a flash at daytime or the evening time, because the flash, overexposure to the flash, destroys your photographs. And if you are a photographer, you know that it destroys it. And this way, this one is used to open the flash. You just have to press it. Now I did switch on the camera. Now let me show you the zoom on this camera first, because it has a higher zoom, and when you use it, it comes out so large that it looks like a pipe, and it is a big pipe. And I could see that it is almost 3 inches in size, and if you look at the whole barrel, and it extends to complete 75% of my arm. It is one of the biggest barrel out there, and it is not pocketable just like a point and shoot camera. It cannot be, and for that you have to get a bag. It also has some noise. When I zoom and unzoom, it produces a small noise, but if I'm pushing the dial slowly, when I do that, the noise is very low, but still the noise is capturable. And it also has a shoe for your microphone and your mic and your bigger flash that you buy. And if you need a bigger flash, you could mount it on that. And that is one good feature on this camera. And let me show you one another thing, and that is this one. It is flip screen on this one. If you are a YouTube vlogger and you are thinking of buying this camera for making YouTube videos, then you have a flip screen on this one, and it is a great flip screen. You could turn it, and when you are making a video with this one, then you could see what you are making video about. So here this captures your video, and this shows you making the video, and that's one of the greatest features that this camera has. And I love this, the way camera looks like. And here you could see that it has a large autofocus, and that means that you could expect good quality photographs in this one. And this is just some good features from the outside. And I'll also make a design and body video on this camera to show you the various part that this camera has mostly. And then we'll also do a full review on this one, and we also will jump to various other factors like the tutorial on how to use this camera and delete file factors and other stuff. One more thing that you have to see on this camera is the dual mode. It has a manual mode in photography, which my other camera also has, but the manual mode in this is far much. And in fact, you could see auto, program, TV, AV, manual, C1, C2, and various other factors are there available on this one, on this dial mode. It is big, pretty big camera, and is lightweight, and that's what I like about this camera. And if you are planning on getting one of these, I just recommend you to go ahead and make the purchase. Also, if I have to suggest an alternative, then there is actually an alternative that has 60x optical zoom. If optical zoom is what you need, then go for Nikon Coolpix P600. If I am right, it is the camera, and it has 60x optical zoom, and Nikon has a pretty banged up good quality in terms of video. So go ahead and get that camera too if you want latest camera, because it hasn't been upgraded yet. And if you are planning on waiting, then waiting is a waste of time, because the SX50HS is very far away. In fact, I believe it's still 8 to 10 minutes or 1 year to go on. And there are some rumors on the internet, but that's not the reason to wait for a camera. Go for this one. Go for Nikon Coolpix P600 if that is the camera with 60x optical zoom. I believe that is the camera with 60x optical zoom. So thanks for watching this one. Wait for a review and a design review. And also, I'm also planning to make a vlog today with this camera, and vlogging with bridge camera hasn't been done, and it is not even done. So let me try vlogging with a bridge camera. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned and just help me grow.